Alrighty, so here we are in Power Builder. We have a report here. This is pulling information from a SQL Server database. This is a quick look as to how we might be able to change this from one data source to another to satisfy one of our clients here. I'm going to go here to the left-hand side. I'm going to go have a look at the relationships. Now we start getting into the data. I'm going to come up here in the middle. I'm going to pick on Edit Queries. Now I can see that this one is coming off from the SQL Server database, the one underneath it. This is coming from a CSV file that I've exported out earlier. What I want to do is here in the middle, I want to go to Data Source Settings. And now I can pick on the CSV file that I have for the one source. I can come down here and I can change the source. And so what I am hoping for is that this would be a way of getting this to work where we can change the data source for our inputs and not actually have to fully rebuild the test. It looks like we can hit browse, we can go after something else, and away we go from there. That's my hope. I can even come over here, I can change the source here. This is coming off of my laptop and it's going to a particular database. So I think if their ODBC link is going to the database, this might work. If it's a full-on change of the fields itself, we may not be able to do a straight-up data conversion. We may actually have to close, and close. We may actually have to bring in a second data source, and then come back and actually add this into the fields and manually drag and drop it. It may be a lot more manually intensive than what everybody thinks. I don't know if it's going to be a case of update the data source and everything works. One of my very big concerns about this is that it may be going off of the data fields by its location, its index, not by the column names, as much as we see column names here. So if we're changing from an ODBC source to the SQL Server data source, if the structure of the columns is different between these two data sources, I can very easily see where it's going to mess us up for this. Anyways, those are my thoughts, and let's hope that this will work easily. Otherwise, it's going to be some lovely manual effort.